Just about set. Anders Carlson has the ball teed up. And off we go from South Florida. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. It's a first carry for the veteran Raheem Mostert. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success.
That's to the sideline and intercepted. So
Team suffers an early setback like that interception. Human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Let's go now. The man in motion is Watson. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
We'll try again here. Second and 10. Come on, set! Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's carrying that ball loosely, and it is out! And the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. Tua gives it to Mostert. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Powerful Rashawn Gary there in run support.
It's a pickup of 3.
Turbo 3, kick.
At the 28-yard line.
A pistol set with Tagovailoa. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter, but that was their third attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. But you got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through it.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
Man, that's just tough on an offense, Mike. I mean, you work so hard to get in position to take the lead. It just doesn't work out.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Not much there. Here's 2nd and 9.
Green jack. Ready.
To throw is Love. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
You don't move. Hey, go Peter. Ultra. Go ultra. Cut.
Here's Love. Will take a shot downfield from Musgrave. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return. We'll give the offense the ball up past the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
This one is caught by Luke Musgrave.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
17 yards on that play. First down, Packers.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Packers first down.
Here we go.
Dobbs headed in motion. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Strike. Blue check. Ready?
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
On the double.
Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Set cut. You yellow.
Love to throw. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Down. Set cut. Ready.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he will have a Packers 1st down.